And this is how I seal my jars. Now this is powder. You will need either a 100% cotton sheet, like a old 100% cotton pillowcase that you don't use no more and it's washed up real good, or you can use a filter and just cut it out. You want to do this for any of the powdered products that you're going to put up for long time storage. I'm just cutting this because if you don't do this, when you vacuum seal it, the powder during the vacuum seal process will want to come up and it won't make a good seal. When it comes to powder, you want to make sure there's nothing here, right here. Now you can make sure like this because this is being vacuum sealed, it's not being canned. So you just cut out. You want to push it down in to where it will hold the powder in so that it doesn't come up with the seal when you're vacuum, because if it gets on this rubber, you may think it's vacuum sealed good, and then in a few days or even a week it could possibly come unsealed. So you want to do this. Okay, make sure all of this is clean. Which it actually is not. This is the one I had before let me see. You can see egg right here. So I'm not going to use this one. We will get a new one and we will just make sure we mark it so this is perfectly clean. The other one I can wash off. I'll use a little bit of alcohol and take that off, and after it's washed it can be used again. Then you're going to use your little vacuum sealer thingy. This just comes out. Most of the time it'll come out after you take it off. You're just going to put it on that. And I use my brake. This is for brakes. And I saw on another channel, actually it was like 3 different channels, they were using these because it's got a gauge on it, and you just stick that in there. Now you don't want to pump this way, that's way too hard. So you want to put it against the table, just like that. Have it here, and the gauge normally goes right above over 400, or you just keep going till it stops. Let me move this other lid out of the way. I laid it right in my way. Right there, it's hit 400. It's like 400 on the bottom, 15 on top, but it's still going. Right before the 500 mark. It just hit the 500 mark and it stopped there. Okay, and you're going to take this off and see how the seal comes off. You just pull that off, just put it back in. You want to make sure it's sealed, so just pick it up off of the table. It's not coming off. It's sealed good, and you can see where the coffee filter. Now muffin filters are smaller, so those will even work any better. Whichever's the cheapest for you. Now if you do 100% cotton, you know, like the sheets, after you use this, you can always take that out, rewash it, dry it, reuse it again for something else. So you don't have to keep buying these. But anyway, yeah, that's it there. It's done. I'm going to put your whatever this thing's called, this ring thing. And then I will mark it 723. Powdered eggs. Now inside this pint is 20 eggs. 20 eggs is powdered here. And I just wrote down. Also too, if you want to write the ratio when you get ready to hydrate it again. Okay, so to hydrate the powdered eggs, you're going to use 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon equals 1 egg. So 1 tablespoon of powdered egg to 1.5 tablespoons of water. Okay? And you mix it, mix it up, let it hydrate, then you go ahead and cook it like you normally do. And if you want to add your seasonings to it at that time, you know, when you're putting it in the pan, whatever seasonings you want to use, add it at that time. Okay? If you're adding seasonings that's been dehydrated before, then you want to hydrate them with the eggs at that time, and you may have to add a little bit more water to take up the difference of whatever you're adding to it if it also needs to be hydrated back. Okay? Okay, so this is the end product. And then you put it in a place that doesn't get really hot, where it stays cool and dry and dark, which for me is my closet, because it is pitch dark in there. I don't have a cellar or anything like that. So yeah, that's it. 20 eggs dehydrated and powdered up.